Hello and welcome back to another video, and as the title suggests, I am still down the rabbit warren looking at UK products, UK owned companies, and I have been having a blast. So I am back this week to show you some more wonderful products made in the UK from UK based businesses that you may or may not have heard of. And today we seem to have been in Scotland quite a bit. Let me show you what we've got. Take a look. Do you recognise anything? Do you not recognise anything? Because there's things here that I didn't even know existed. I've got loads of information in my head and I'm not sure how much of it is going to come out in this video. So let's start in Scotland. And we'll start with the Edinburgh Beer Factory. Now, this is a new company, 2015, brewed in Scotland. And these were 69 pence from Heron Foods. They're not going to be 69 pence on supermarket shelves, but definitely if you want to try it, get into Heron and buy them whilst they're there. So I'm looking forward to trying those. And whilst we're in Scotland, Brewdog. 2007 this company were formed. Did you know that they were supposed to have appeared on Dragon's Den? They were going to ask the Dragons for 100 grand. And when they got there, the producer deemed the product not exciting enough, so they never got a chance to pitch. I wonder what the Dragons say about it, because this is a massive company. They've got pubs all across the UK, and they've even got brewers in other countries. They've just sort of flown these people. So yeah, 89 pence at Heron. Moving on. Tunnocks caramel biscuits. This company was formed in the 1800s, and these wafers were created in 1952, or they were first produced in 1952 anyway. I don't think even after 71 years we are sick of seeing these caramel wafers. They must have been a staple across the whole of Scotland. But even in England, you know, I was brought up seeing these on the shelves. I absolutely love them. Scottish oatcakes, Nairns, another company from 1800s, 1896. Started off producing the oatcakes, and then they've moved on to biscuits, and they do porridge oats as well. They've got an absolute fantastic gluten-free range of Nairns. So we're going to move away from Scotland now. This wasn't my plan. I didn't plan to get loads of stuff from Scotland and just a couple of things from England, a note from Ireland and a note from Wales. I just bought what I wanted to take on this trip. This is how it's fallen. So let's leave Scotland for a little while and we'll go to Belvoir Farm. So this company has been going for about 40 years, and they originally created an elderflower cordial. But I think it were a bit of an happy accident, and they just provided farm shops with it initially. Then they went to make their own brand, and they've got loads of different cordials, and they have sparkling, like flavoured type water. You're supposed to keep these in fridge at all times because they don't use anything that they don't have to. So we have to keep it refrigerated to keep it fresh. Now, Folkingtons, this, I think it's 2012, so again, relatively new company, and they started with just 3 fruit juices, and they have just expanded and they do loads of stuff now. Again, it's a higher price point, but these were not bad, because I think in Ocado they're 4 for £5 at the minute, so £1.25 each. It's not bad for a tree. Tiptrees. Now this is another really old company. It started producing spreads and preserves in 1885, and these have got tea rooms. They tend to be scattered around the area of Tiptree. I think palm oil and nut-free salted caramel spread. I have tried the jams before, but I just wanted something a little bit different this time, and I have got jam already. So we went with a salted caramel spread, and I'm sure that that is going to be delicious. The reviews were fantastic. So let's dip back up to Scotland. Border biscuits. I think we must all know Border biscuits. This is a really nice selection pack. I think it were about £3.50, something like that. I've had Border biscuits in hotels, you know, where they leave their little packets of biscuits. I
don't think I've ever bought myself any from the supermarket before, but I just thought in this little tub, it's just like, it's a nice treat and you can see exactly what you're getting as well. It's been a family baker since 1984, so nearly 40 years, hasn't it really? Now these, Ratsukens of Yorkshire, it's based in Leeds, and they've been around since 1900. It tells you in the corner there, look. And it's a Jewish bakery. They were the first company to make water crackers. So I'm really interested to try these. It's a massive box. I don't know how big the crackers are actually. Let's have a look. Are they just the normal cream crackers or? No, they're not. Have you ever had a... Blimey. Jeez. Look how big they are. I'm glad I got them out of the box. They're massive. Oh, now these are going to be really interesting to try. Looking forward to trying those. I know that they look big on box, but can you ever go by what they show on the box? Obviously, with Ratsukens or Rakusens. I think I'm saying it wrong, bloody hell. Rakusens, you can. Moving over to proper chips. These were a couple of friends that started this company, do popcorn and lentil stuff. I think they are still independent. I'm not 100% sure, but I think that they are still an independent company. It's Cottage Delight since 1974. You can't buy these in supermarkets, but you can get them from farm shops. I've never had anything from here that I didn't like, and they sell. The range is just phenomenal. I think these were about £3.80, so not the cheapest, but they do taste really, really nice. I love the packaging as well. I mean, does it matter? It's nice for your eyes, isn't it? And they're based in Staffordshire. Back up to Scotland. Never heard of this brand. However, it's supposed to be the #1 dairy brand in Scotland. Is it not? Have I got people from Scotland who watch these videos? Tell me about Graham's, because I've never heard of it before. I just got it as an alternative to the milk that I normally get. And I just thought the bottle would sit nicely in the caravan fridge. I can just fill it up with other milk as well, you know. It's a bottle that I can use after, whilst I'm away. Lyle Cross Farm, this is in Somerset. These have got their own farm shop that you can go and visit if you're ever in that area. Just liked the price point. I think it was about £2.50. And 100% grass-fed cows reared without the use of antibiotics. They use their own dairy, obviously. They just seem a really, really good company. Organic milk. So I just thought I'd give that a try with the chutney and the oat cakes, you see. Oh, and the crackers. I'm going to have a really good time whilst I'm away. There is 6 of us going, so it's not just me and one other person eating his way through all this. There are quite a few people that will be there.
We got through it. I didn't think we would. I didn't realise I could hold that amount of information in my brain and access it all at the same time. However, did I have notes? That helped me greatly. I hope you enjoyed it. I've been absolutely loving researching everything that I've researched. Learned absolute loads about products on your shelf that you automatically think are from the UK and that the companies are based in the UK or whatever, and they are not. And it's sad but understandable to see lots of companies that were family run or were independent and then they've sold to the bigger players. I can understand it because when I've been reading about it, they've been paying millions of pounds for the companies. However, wherever I can, I will intentionally support the smaller companies because I think that that's fair and it's something that I want to do. If you haven't seen my first video, this came about because one of my subscribers commented about where products came from, and that's it. That's all they said. It was a very genuinely made comment, and just took it from there. So if you haven't seen the first video, I will pop it here or wherever it will fall, and I will also link it below, and go and have a look. Is there anything that you want to see on my channel let me know, because we can work together to pull some ideas so it doesn't get boring and flat. But for now I'm going to say goodbye, because I actually have got a trip to try to sort out, and it's not been the weather to get the caravan ready, so I need to try to do that before we go, otherwise it's going to be a little bit of a disaster. Thing is, if you're a caravan owner, do you clean your caravan before you go away? I do. I get it all wiped down, and then I get there and I think, why did you bother? Because it's splashed well with dirt and water, and I don't know why you do it, but I do it. Do you do it? Do you do you clean your car before you go away? Then you get to your destination and you look and you think, I don't know why I did that, but I did it. Let me know. Right, until next time, say goodbye.
So let's have a look. Let's just have a closer look at some of these bits that we've got. So the Folkingtons sparkling drinks, we got a elderflower press, a rhubarb and apple, a lemon and mint, and another rhubarb and apple. And these, as far as ingredients are concerned, we have carbonated water, English fruit juice, and sugar, and that's it. And they're all the same, so nothing artificial. So that's a good choice for those that dislike sweetener. And then we have this, we've got elderflower and rose cordial, because I thought that might be nice with water, could be nice with sparkling water, and also could be nice in a gin. And again, I'm pretty certain that this ingredient is what I would class as pretty clean. It's got water, sugar, elderflowers, pressed lemon juice, acid, elderberry juice, rose petal extract. Free from all artificial ingredients, sweeteners and preservatives. And it lasts for about, sorry, with that twisted, lasts for about 3 weeks. So I just thought that that would be a really nice addition to our trip. Oops. Then if we look, salted caramel spread. Palm oil and nut free, like I said. Let's have another look at this. So golden syrup, condensed skim milk, butter, double cream. Again, just what you would expect from a homemade caramel spread, really, isn't it? Nice one. Now I love these biscuits. And I don't know. It says it's 6 classic recipe biscuits. Let's have a look what we got. So we get butterscotch crunch, sultana melts, chocolate Viennese wheels, chocolate cookies, chocolate oat crumbles, and shortbread rings. They just look really nice for handing out, don't they? Or in my case, trying to hide so the kids don't get them all at one time.